where we last left our group of intrepid adventurers, they had just, well, realized that their job is not all it was cut out to be. And then were given a very simple task by their boss to go ahead and start delivering some information for the job that they had performed to the head of prosecution and investigation, who turned out to be an old friend that most of the party was aware of. One Satsuna Deliva, the the detective that the party met back in campaign 2. It turns out he is terribly overworked and he's not terribly happy with his job. But you guys managed to get some more information about that whole situation. You discussed the events that happened to you all. And you managed to figure out that Satsuna's probably on the up and up. He is trustworthy, maybe. And then you guys were getting ready to head off to have a conversation with David's old mentor. Which David, you seem so very excited to go and see him again. So David, as you guys are walking over to walking through the Umirashi ward over to the archaeology lot, you can't help but think about the last time, well, the beginning of the last time that you got to see him. You recall being in the Ashen Burrow at yet one of the many dig sites. Much like you and everybody else, you were basically laden up in scarves and probably a small head covering to avoid getting too much of the ash on you. Any kind of wind would kick it up and would become a damn near a sandstorm. And you and every other laborer there was very much aware of the situation. At that time, you were there to watch over a dig and to make sure everything was getting cataloged and uncovered properly. Do you happen to remember exactly what you guys were digging up at the time of?
I think, because in the backstory, we were just doing a basic exploration. So I think in this case, they probably just found, like, maybe a shrine, like a small shrine that they were going through, making sure any relics of collected, like, offerings that may have been preserved are taken in.
So all in all, for you, relatively mundane job. Your mentor, whose name I will have to look up and have at the ready because I am going to forget.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do it.
On.
For reference, Kano was mad at me when I picked the name.
I was mad initially because I thought you were making a different reference, I think. Where's that damn document? There it is.
I don't think it's in the document. I think it's in our DM.
I eat it.
You better go find that.
His name is Carter Gates. I was just being a dickhead.
That was it, Carter.
I was gonna let you search for it. I knew it.
Yeah. So your mentor, Carter Gates, older fellow, in middle-aged, getting up there. He basically stopped by during the dig and gave it a brief look over. David, what's the deal with this one?
I don't know, it's an odd one. So, it's very clearly not dedicated to a god. There's no symbology, there's no distinct characteristics. The offerings aren't consistent with any of the offerings we know from the old gods.
Damage?
A bit. Fire damage, which is expected, but beyond that, nothing.
So no damage that could have obscured information?
No.
Labor's still going, trying to find anything else, dig up dig away and uncover any of the ash?
A little bit. We've gotten it mostly cleared off, but it was pretty small, all things considered.
Well, keep me in the loop. If there's anything weird that happens or anything unusual you discover, let me know. I gotta go check on your sister's lot, so I'll be back in a bit, alright?
Alright, tell her I love her.
Yep, I'll be sure to.
And then if she breaks the wheel on her chair again, I'm coming after her.
You can tell her that yourself. And your mentor would have walked off at that point. There wasn't very much more for him to do in this scenario, and having another set of eyes watching over a bunch of laborers dig up ash really isn't necessarily a good division of labor. But that also meant he wasn't around when the laborer fell through basically a hunk of stone that was part of the actual site. You overheard the cry as someone fell through and thankfully wasn't hurt, but that caused a huge commotion. You made your way over as fast as possible. You tried to find out what happened. You got the laborer out of there. It's not his job to be looking through this stuff, so you went in first.
Yeah.
Things got worse past that point. But at this time, now you're finally making your way over at the archaeology lot. And you're going to have to probably deal with all of this.
Great. Just fucking... Okay. I only fucked up a little.
David is saying this stuff aloud. All of you can hear him saying this.
Lydia just reaches up and just pats him on the
Elbow.
the elbow, probably. As high up as she could. She's like,
I mean, David's only 6 foot. It'd be fine.
yeah, she could reach his shoulder, but it'd be like the upper arm.
Sorry, I'm good. I'm here.
Are you
I'm
good?
present. We need answers, and he's on the council.
I don't think you ever really told us why you got kicked off.
Pride. And an unnerving need to prove myself right.
Yeah, that doesn't explain anything.
That's real vague.
I'm kind of asking for a story here.
I found something during a dig. And I don't remember. 1 minute I fell in, the next I had destroyed part of the ruins. I was covered in black ichor, and all I could taste in my mouth was my own blood.
Oh. Shit.
But I ruined a dig site. And when they went to investigate, they couldn't find anything I said was there.
To be fair to you, kind of sounds like maybe you didn't ruin the dig site. Sounds like something got you.
There's more, but I'd rather not talk about it out loud where we are so close to some of my former colleagues.
You will see,
Well,
as you guys are now walking through the lot, there are more than a few glances that are being cast David's way. It's a lot of people like looking at the guy walking down like the school hallway and going, "Oh, it's him." Like there is always a lot of whispering that starts to proceed after David has passed.
The
And
kid who was sent to
I-
juvie for 2 weeks.
Yeah, the kid that was taken out of school for a few weeks and has now come back.
And I will not lie to you, I have a reputation.
That doesn't surprise
Can't
me.
imagine why.
Listen, I'm never wrong when it comes to my job. I have never been proven wrong. And I won't be proven wrong about this. But, you know, I'm not even supposed to be allowed in here anymore.
Not as an archaeologist, but as a Novituri.
Whole new group of privileges there.
Nailed it in one. Regardless, he's not gonna be happy to see me. We had a really nasty screaming match last time I saw him. Hey Connor, can I do a quick perception check for can I make sure my sister's not here?
You may.
Boy.
I have a sixth sense for her, but we'll see if it actually works. 12.
You don't immediately see her around here, though there's definitely still signs of her having been here relatively recently, judging by some ruts in the soil in the dirt.
Wait. I'm not following that. But what if he's with her?
Why don't we just... You said he was your supervisor, mentor, or whatever, right? Why don't we just ask someone where he is?
That's what I was gonna do next. Can one of you do it? They're not gonna answer me.
Okay. I will run up to the first person who, like, the closest person who, like, kind of glanced over at us, like, and, like, held our, like, looked at us for more than, like, a second. And is like, hi, excuse me. I'm looking for, Dr. Carter Gates. Do you know where he is right now?
Yes, I think I'm aware of where Gates is.
Can you tell me
if
where
you go-
he is?
Yes, if you head sternward and look for lot 13, you should be over there.
Oh no.
Okay, thank you so much. She turns around and darts back and says, Lot 13. You know, I'm assuming you know where that is.
What?
By the way, this is going to now bring up the thing that everyone here is going to have to learn to get a little used to. There's a reason why that legend is on
Sternward.
every single map. You live on a flying city. North, south, east, and west are useless for giving you a direction. What you have is bow, stern, starboard, and port.
The bow might be going south.
Exactly. So saying south doesn't mean anything because you could easily turn and suddenly go north.
Yep. Ship
Homie,
directions.
I work in boats,
Oh, perfect.
and I
you
still
can at least,
don't know any of this shit. No, I'm
It's-
saying I don't.
and that's why, thankfully, for the as far as like these maps are concerned, you have a legend. It's right there.
That's also why I just point.
Yeah, that also works. You guys will make your way over to sternward over to lot 13, and you will vaguely recognize this one, David. You didn't really have any comings or goings with the scholar in charge of this one. They are paying more attention to petrified wood and petrified floral material, so not entirely your speciality or interest. But you can see why Gates would probably have to pop by here every once in a while, considering the topic at hand. It requires a lot of people logging shit and noting what's happening, so he probably has to come back here every other day.
Do I see him?
Yeah, you certainly do. Let me see if I can dig up the description you gave me of the mentor.
Dig up. Ha 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 ha.
All right, I'm
the thing
gonna throw a
is-
rock at you.
A rock. Ha 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 ha.
All right,
Archaeology.
I'm gonna suplex you into a toilet.
We had a slight argument on what he looks like.
Yeah, because
because-
the debate was you initially wanted something way too youthful.
I wanted him to look like Wolfwood.
Yeah, but Wolfwood's a very young man.
Yeah, I know.
So what I think
Uh,
is I can develop a quick compromise in my head.
Well, no, we agreed with like Brendan Fraser mixed with Jeff Goldblum, and then you said Charlie Day.
Charlie Day.
What a
Hold
mix
on.
of
By they?
people.
Hold on.
I said, you said it was Becca. Becca.
I
said
did not
Charlie.
say Charlie Day. I know I did not say Charlie Day.
Did I say Charlie?
Yes, you
Did
did.
I say Charlie Day?
I don't remember this.
Matter of fact, I can outright see the part where I can see that I said the party, the rest of the party argued for Charlie Day, and I said and posted a picture of Charlie Day in his fucking Dayman outfit and said, this guy, the dad-aged archaeologist from a heavily desert country based off of the Middle East and other adjacent areas, and they thought Charlie Day.
He's a funny little guy.
This is not fitting.
He's funny.
Oh,
I like
and then-
him.
Oh, we finally agreed on the guy who's playing Princess Vivi's dad.
Yes. So I love our quick rehash of this argument and me still being absolutely infuriated that someone suggested Charlie Day, and then the fact that you tried to put those words in my mouth.
Yeah, I did. I was trying to cover for Becca.
So your mentor, he's a very dark-skinned man. He definitely was like darker to olive-skinned already, but considering the amount of time under the sun he spends, he is very, very dark-skinned. Additionally, just considering that a majority of his focus is field work, he isn't entirely a kept man. He is scruffy. He has stubble that is overgrown by probably a good 5 to 7 days, so it's approaching light beard territory. He has a nice full head of dark hair, cut short, but in nope, not that short. So, I saw Adam go and touch his head.
I was gonna say, must be nice.
It must be nice.
Full head of hair.
He's got his hair cut short, like maybe 2 or 3 inches, kind of like vaguely, like slightly mussed up, slightly oily, probably because he has not bathed in a day or two. He is wearing what looks like a white linen kind of cream color long sleeve shirt of some sort, and a jacket to cover it up. He has a scarf that he would pull up around his face if he needs to, but right now it is down. And he is currently focused on the projects that are in front of him that he is being appraised of.
David makes eye contact with his foreman and goes, nope, I actually can't do this. Nope.
So Lydia gets dragged along ever so slightly by David, but Guy does stop David from moving.
I watched-
Unmovable wall of a man.
I watched 3 of you make an motion. I need you to know
Yeah.
that.
Like, nope.
Who was the?
It was
Adam.
it was me, but I don't know if Garrett would actually do that. I just felt included.
It's like you
The other two
wanted to
would.
do this. This was your idea.
And
We
then I
don't
saw
know
him
this
and-
guy.
I wouldn't even know what to ask him.
I
I
want to be
want to
honest.
ask him about
And I
our
kind of want to
boss.
see you get into it. You know.
Yes. Yes. Proceed,
I don't
oh
know. I just
expert.
I'll stop talking.
Your unerring knowledge will certainly be useful. You can tell there's definitely strong inner sarcasm.
Yeah, David can pick it up. He had to learn. Fine.
You know what? Gemma's gonna look at you. Gemma's gonna look at you, and she's gonna be like, "You're really the only one who can do it. So, just do it."
know.
And
know.
I'm giving you a bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Just do it is now Gemma's method of giving bardic
Yes!
inspiration.
Yes.
Do it.
Ah!
He got arrested in Florida recently,
And stay
actually.
there.
And David
There's
will
now
approach
Florida
his
man.
I knew Florida man. David will approach his mentor and go,
Wait.
"What's up?"
Wait, before you do, I have a question. I want to make sure I'm using guidance correctly. I'm reading it. It lasts for 1 minute, and it says I
Yes.
can I, knowing that he's about to probably have to do
Yes, you
something?
can. This is the
No.
exact purpose of guidance. You're good to go.
Cool. Yay, I'm doing it right.
Yeah.
All right. Garrett's gonna put a hand on your shoulder and go. What they said. He's not gonna be in supportive, but he's trying.
Okay.
Giant hand.
Dr. Gate?
You will. No, you won't. Gemma, since this is kind of your wheelhouse, you will watch Dr. Gates's body language immediately stiffen upon hearing David's voice.
I will be very glad that I gave that bardic inspiration. I think gonna need it. Okay.
You are not supposed to be here.
I have jurisdiction to be here. You're within my company's domain.
What is it?
I need to speak with you privately.
Any conversations you need to have can happen in front of my other coworkers. What is it?
No, it cannot.
I'm trying to think of what you'd roll.
I don't know. I have a team of people behind me.
Can I make a suggestion, Connor?
Yeah, because it's coming down to persuasion or intimidation.
I think it's persuasion and less intimidation.
If
Perfect.
David specifically brings up its orders, like direct orders, that it has to be private, then that would probably be intimidation because that's leveraging their
Yeah.
authority.
Yeah,
with law.
authority. Right now, it's
So-
still okay. I could see
This
persuasion.
is the
Yeah,
kind of genie.
please roll persuasion.
Doesn't matter either way. I have a
Well-
plus 0.
There's a mechanical difference. But please roll persuasion.
You have a
And you're
D6
going
and a
to.
D4.
Yep, you're getting a D6 and a D4.
Okay,
Cool.
so that's a 12 now instead of a 6.
Excellent.
And you said a D6.
A D6 and a D4. 5, 17.
19.
Okay. The stony expression on his face does not go away. But you'll see that he definitely does. His eyes soften a little bit more, and he'll go, "This better be good."
It'll be something. David's
So-
hands are behind his back, and who has the highest possession? Gemma?
I think it's me. Yeah. Hold on. Let me check. Cause mine. Oh. not-
I'd say anyone who has higher than like a 15 will be able to see David's hands are shaking.
Not me.
Boy, I'm
Sure as
I'm,
shit ain't
I'm,
me.
I'm taking myself a nice little stroll through all these stats, and let me tell you, the wisdom has been the dump stat for everybody. It appears.
No,
It's like
No,
for me,
mine
it's
was
a 4.
intelligence.
So I'm actually only a 14.
I'm a
That's
3.
So, Dr. Carter, Dr. Gates actually, would make his way over to a nearby tent, and would just kind of open the flap and walk in himself. He does not hold it open for any of you. And you guys will find yourselves inside of a small, tented area. Well, I say small. It's a fairly large tent, but that still makes it only about 10 foot by 10 foot, really.
okay, Cody. To be fair, I cannot be surprised when we're in a city. That is a feat of mine.
Yeah.
David's gonna hold open the flap, follow you, so he can go in last.
Guy will not enter until David enters. He'll reach over David's head and grab the flap and go,
I thought you were a nice man.
I am.
That
And
explains
David
the
will
character.
go in. He knows
I
better
was
than to
gonna
fight
say-
with a man bigger than him.
I don't think Garrett goes inside the tent. Ike stands outside and with his cat and watches. He doesn't know what's going to happen in that tent. He wants someone on the outside.
Yeah, it's probably gonna end up in at least a few harsh words. Yeah, David goes in with the rest of the people. So, Dr. Gates, you currently sit on the council for the city.
Is this an investigation? Is there something that's happening? Am I under arrest?
Carter. What do you know about the leader of the Novituri?
Chris Ciccone.
How long has he been in charge?
About 30 years at this point.
So since the beginning.
No. Beginning was technically 35 years ago.
Who was in charge before him, do you know?
No one. Not at that time.
David is looking at all of you, not at his mentor while he's doing this, when he's asking questions. Recently, the city has hired a prosecuting attorney. Do you know if that was something brought up at a council meeting as being required, or was that an individual decision?
Individual decision.
Do you know who made the decision?
Most likely Chris Ciccone.
Michelle is...
Yes, Michelle?
I would like to run an insight check while this conversation is happening on
Yeah, go ahead.
The man.
Yeah.
Gates or whatever.
Has there been any incidences with the Novituri and the Archeology Guild before?
You can't keep doing this.
That's a natural 20 from Gemma.
You can't keep getting away with this.
You
I
can't
don't know
keep getting away with this!
I don't know what happened last week, but the week before, which was the last session I was here, you had like 4 in a row.
To be fair, last week did not fare as well.
But still. I'm gonna let Connor do his little tippy typing.
I've already done it. Repeat your question, please.
What have investigations with the Novituri been like when on archaeological grounds?
There haven't been any investigations on archaeological grounds. The only time the Novituri will get brought in is when we are in a situation that may be dangerous and requires someone to act as a bodyguard, effectively.
Can you tell me about Chris?
Roll persuasion, please.
This one's not gonna be as well. I can already feel it. I rolled a fucking 6 again. God damn it! I'm gonna take my goddamn luck point. There's no way I didn't fail that.
Mm-hmm. What exactly is the point of this?
Am I not allowed to know about my new boss?
You are allowed to know about your new boss, but going to another representative to ask that is a very strange thing to do.
Jessica's brain is drawing a blank on where to continue this argument.
I'd
Well-
be able to help you, but I don't know the context because I'm misled.
Lydia will see David falter, and she'll be like, "Well, David was always saying about how like cool and great you are, and like how nice." And like maybe not nice isn't the right word, but he respected you a lot, and he thought that you could, give us an honest opinion as Chris's equal as opposed to like his underling. Hi, I'm Lydia. It's nice to meet you.
Roll deception, please.
You got it.
Best.
Oh, a 15 on the die.
Hey.
Oh, 20. Where's the +2 coming from? What?
Why are you so good at lying? 20. Her aim.
Are you
It all
proficient?
comes back.
I am proficient. Yeah, it is. I didn't see the +4 +2 confused me, but it is a +6. Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. Breaking it down to proficiency and modifier.
Gotcha.
Hey guys,
Hi.
Yep.
why is Lydia
I'm good at
proficient in
lying.
Deception?
Why
Just
is
ask
she
that.
good at
We're-
deception? Wouldn't you like to know,
It's
anyway?
because-
It's all for lying about her age.
Ah, got it.
It's true.
Well,
It's true.
She's 24 now.
My thought is it's because she's the child of like an affluent family, and so she's able to convince the parents like, "Hey, I need an allowance for this."
It's all this is the in-world mechanical realization of being the youngest child.
Yeah. Yes. It's like, what do you need it for? School?
You need $8,000 for school?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Food, books, tuition.
How much could a banana cost?
$8,000.
$8. There is a it's not even a dirty look, it's a confused look that quickly passes over Dr. Gates's face when you say that David has been speaking very positively of him. And he glances at you real quickly and he just kind of glances at you, Lydia. And then he looks back at David and he doesn't say anything. But he gives you a questioning look like, what have you been saying? And then he will answer the question at this point. Chris Ciccone is by all means a very respectable individual that I've got to deal with. I don't really have any complaints about the man. I don't have any issues with how he conducts himself. Even as his position as the only Novituri representative, he still does not try to throw his weight around. Frankly, during our meetings, he does more mediating than he does actually voting.
Okay. Are Samara and Jacob still around?
I should be, yes.
Can you send them to the prosecutor's office to help with archival work?
What's this about? What's happening here? What's this about? Are you just trying to lean in and get some revenge, David? What's this?
You know that's not my fucking style.
Then what is it?
I don't trust them.
So now you are expecting archivists to begin working as investigators and prosecutors.
No, I just want them to help make the records clean. We're archivists. We should be the ones holding the records anyways.
I'm trying to think of how he would respond. I think I'm trying to think of what you'd be rolling persuasion. Roll persuasion, please.
Damn, I'm gonna end up rolling a 6 again at this rate.
Hell, Satan.
Does she get an advantage because
No.
he's so cool and David respects him so much?
No.
Oh no! That's even worse.
I'm gonna add that luck to my
Take that luck point, bud. That is a 2 on the die.
Outside the 10, you just hear Garrett go.
While that might be the case, that is not something I'm going to be deciding on my own. You take a meeting between me and Chris before that even begins.
Fine. David's gonna look at the rest of you. Any questions about how the bureaucracy works?
Understand it.
Connor?
About what I expected from a member of a council, so.
Gemma? Or Michelle? This is a question out of
I-
character.
This is Michelle. Well, this is Michelle. I would just like it noted that I have been spending, while I've been doing like insight and stuff, I've also been spending time just studying his mannerisms and his look and his voice.
Got it. I'll take
reason.
note of that.
For
No reason.
For no reason.
No reason.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. And Dr. Gates will be leaving the tent. Garrett, the man, will brush past you as he leaves the tent.
As he goes by, David's just gonna say very quietly, I was still right.
There, okay, maybe I have to retcon what just happened. Okay, so you say that, and as he's reaching for the flap, he'll turn around and go, "No, you weren't. You were not right."
I made sure my team didn't get.
You made sure your team didn't get hurt by putting your neck into the fucking guillotine opening. That's what you did. You made a stupid decision.
I'm only human. Stupid decisions are part of it.
It doesn't make it right. It makes it stupid.
And I was still doing the right thing. You can't hold that over me forever.
Not forever. And he'll turn and walk away at this point.
Lydia's just like, wow.
Was
That was
awkward.
That was a fight. She does not look as awkward as guys. This is her favorite show.
Her stories are on.
My story is on. It's real in front of me and not words on a page.
And David's gonna look at you and go, let's all go before Sage shows up. She's bound to have heard that.
Who's Sage?
Sage.
Oh, right, your sister, right? Is that? Okay, we can go.
Yes. And it would seem your negotiations have failed. That said, there might be another way in the future.
Ding.
Ding.
Yes, Adam.
Hey, is New Danos like a secular city? Is like all religions around?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's like, so where Garrett is outside right now, can he see like all the little like tarps and tables and things with like relics on them?
Yeah. So these are, I will say these relics are old. You don't
Okay.
know how old. Well, Garrett wouldn't.
Yeah. well, I don't think Garrett would understand what this stuff is. I just want to
Probably
do
not.
like a general vibe check to see if anything would like resonate with him. Like
You can
he's
just roll.
having a-
You can just roll a
having a
general
scan.
perception check to look around. That's fine.
Oh, I'm so good at those.
Yeah, I know.
That's with
that
intention.
-1.
Can I guidance myself if I'm intending to do this?
Sure.
Alright, cool.
By the
Go ahead
way,
first.
Adam and Michelle, please make sure to unraise your hand because it stays there.
Oh. Yeah, I tried like actually raising my hand.
Sorry, that was me.
But I don't.
Me pressing it too many times. Okay, sorry.
Okay, cool. We got a 4.
Mhm.
What? Why map marker? How do
Because
how do
you still have it selected.
I don't know how to change that stuff. This is like my
You gotta-
fourth time here.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
just have to
Dragon.
go ahead and
There we go. I remembered it. All right.
There
you
you
said
go.
just perception check.
yeah, it's a perception check.
Okay. Oh, I have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight or hearing. Would you call this sight or hearing?
Yes, this is sight.
Cool.
Oh,
Finally, someone other than
Jesus.
Michelle got a natural 20.
I've got a natural 20 for a 19 plus 4 is 23.
So there you go.
yeah.
So, looking around, you can see that there's nothing that will immediately call out to you, per se. But what you're seeing is, frankly, ancient relics. You're seeing things that are so much more than you. They're so much older than you. They've been here for years and years and years. Some things that look like they are wood are seemingly stone at this point. What Garrett sees is just a reminder of how small he really is and how much bigger the world really is than he thought.
Cool. So on a natural 20, I get an existential crisis.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Actually,
Not too
can
much.
he? I just want to approach the closest thing. I want to get a closer look at it.
Honestly, the closest thing would probably be basically what looks like sets of smith tools. So very old and weathered tongs and hammers and what have you. They may have been surrounded by ash and other materials, but at the end of the day, they still sat in the elements for years. So they've corroded, they've rusted. In some cases, the handles don't exist.
Is there anyone working on them right now, or is they just sat out?
They're currently sitting out. Nothing has been done with them right now at this moment in time.
Okay, so he's gonna tilt. I really want to buy like a stuffed cat just to wear around my neck as a pick a prop. So he's gonna lean over to Quasar and be like, "Make sure no one sneaks up on me, okay?" And then he's just gonna just touch him, just touch one, something that looks like a hammer. Just have a touch.
Yeah.
Just to see what something that old feels like.
It feels the same as any other tool.
Huh.
Sure, it's slightly rusted and some of it does kind of come off on your finger, but it still just feels like the same thing that someone else would have made nowadays.
I wonder how old this stuff is. Again, he's got a friend to talk to. I didn't know things could be this old. How about you?
At this point, Quay will give a loud meow as the rest of the party comes out of the tent.
Oh, how did? I'd ask how it went, but he stormed off that way, kind of mad. So, Not good.
Could have
Just
been
go.
worse. David got a little embarrassed.
Garrett understands embarrassed.
She said that quietly. Just to Garrett. Don't give her a look.
I will say, as you're talking to Garrett, you do notice he's like in a different headspace than when you guys went in the tent. Like a small crisis.
Are you sure Lydia does not notice?
Okay. Well, yeah. Shakes your hand in terrible wisdom. Got it. If anyone else looks, they notice Garrett's like, he's having a moment. But you don't know why he's having a moment? He didn't do anything. But he's having a moment.
Yes. Well then, what is our next step?
I guess we
Continue looking.
we gotta do our jobs, I guess. Still here.
I mean, we've done our job for the day.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually done for the day. So we can do whatever we want.
I mean, it kind of sounds like this Chris Akoni guy isn't a bad guy. Like, I don't feel like we need...
Good.
Huh? I was like, he doesn't seem like a tyrant we need to dispose of, or...
Is there anything stopping us from just going and talking to this fella?
I don't know.
Social decorum.
Let's go find this guy.
Yeah.
I am worried that if we keep asking questions, he's going to find out sooner or later.
No,
Then let's go ask him the questions.
we just want to know our boss. And what we're doing, what we've gotten ourselves into.
Bit weird not having ever met your boss. Saw him once in the distance one time. Kind of want to know who I'm working for.
He's been here for 30 years.
Which is, frankly, a very long time to be trapped on this island.
And in
Not
charge.
trapped, but
I mean, he's the only Novituri rep. He only recently hired a prosecutor, but his colleagues seem to have nice things to say about him. He might be under a lot of stress. Like, all the time.
which means he might not be noticing things.
Yes.
Where do you think he, like, hangs out?
If he's as
Headquarters?
busy as if he's as busy as we're thinking, probably his office. He probably doesn't get much time to hang out.
And I wouldn't want to bother a guy like that at his home. And that feels kind of creepy.
A little bit. Showing up
Where-
at your boss's house.
Hey, I know you didn't tell us your address, but we found it anyway.
Just wanted to come meet you in your place of solitude and safety. Figured we'd show right up.
So where would the like top brass have their office buildings here?
If you were to guess, they may have it somewhere in the, if not Umaresi Ward, then New Danos. Old Danos Academy.
Let's look at the map. The map. What are the admin offices? For City Hall, maybe?
Administration in City Hall.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Dave would probably know of admin and City Hall.
Yeah, I've been here the longest.
Yeah, where do these
City
guys
Hall.
live?
City Hall's basically just a bunch of bureaucrats. Basic logistics of running the city. You know, trading, bartering, knowing which ships are coming in where.
We could also. Sorry,
I'll be right
I
back.
didn't mean to cut you off. I was
No,
just
no,
going to say we
you're
could
good.
also ask Alcides where we could find Chris because we're so interested in meeting him.
I'm so interested.
I will leave that decision to you. I'll ask Connor, do I know where he's gonna be?
Possibly admin offices. I mean, it kind of varies. A lot of the other representatives either A, don't have offices, or B, they have offices somewhere else in the city. Considering the nature of Persicone, though, maybe he would be an admin, because, like, past that point, you can't see any other reason for him to have an office elsewhere. That'd be kind of odd.
Admin would make the most sense. If he's not in one of our company headquarters, he's gonna be an admin.
I will also note, you guys will need to go pick up Syria at some point because she went off and did something. I'm not sure what Syria's doing.
I just went
Yeah.
back to my cell.
Get out of there!
Yeah, I was waiting for the conversation to lull, and I was going to be like, where's Syria?
I'm not there. I
Where's the
wasn't
tall
there.
lady?
Well, trace her location back to where we last know she was. Her house!
Her cell.
Her house! Where she lives right now. The place where you live is your house.
Not a
We
house.
should really see about getting her
This
out of
house
there.
is not a home.
Not a house.
Maybe into a better secured location.
Got a guest room. I can get myself a little guest room, set her up.
Honestly, they might allow it if you're supervising her.
I'll be a babysitter. Why not?
Worth trying.
So are you guys going to head back to the company one offices and basically to try to like pull Syria out of there?
Please come with
Absolutely, please.
I mean,
us! Go with us!
it's right across the street, so
Yeah, we're right there.
Please!
Please.
No, I do believe generally it is customary when meeting with a superior to gift them something like a fine bottle of wine.
Ooh, that's a good idea. And then we could also say like, oh, we just wanted to thank you for hiring us or something. David, where do we get good wine?
It also ingratiates us to him.
I don't.
Maybe a
I don't
steak
know.
too?
Like,
What? People love
Need you to
steak.
think- Alright, listen, I need you to think of the logistics of this, alright? Someone shows up at your office with a cooked steak and a bottle of wine. Alright, I think you gotta question their motives a little bit.
Okay,
That-
yeah, you're
that's
right.
a
That's
lot.
right. Just the wine. Just the wine.
Is the steak still warm?
Oh no! When did you cook it?
Hey,
That's the
if you have
question. If you show up to my office with a cold steak, I'm gonna have even more questions.
no, Connor, if you have prestidigitation,
I
you
just
can warm
keep
it.
it warm.
I'm gonna be honest. I was fully picturing just a raw steak. He's up at the butcher. Here's just steak.
We got you. This.
Dripping blood on his carpet.
You want this? You like?
Anyways, Deliverance would say, well, there
Fucking
is,
flank steak
cab-
in your fucking bare hand.
Yeah. There is a cabaret in the city. We might be able to get a bottle there, or at the very least, they would know where to source one.
which one?
I think there's a lot. But yeah, David, why don't you ask one of your many friends where they get their wine?
Oh, you have friends at the cabaret, do you?
I don't like the
He's-
tone you just said that with.
He's really popular there. At least
Really
the
like
one
that
we went
guy.
to. But first we need to get Syria. Syria!
Yell for her from across the street.
Sarah!
The hens are calling me.
Get out of jail!
Maybe don't yell
Get
that.
out! Come into the out!
She's not actually.
So you guys make your way back into Company 3's headquarters, and you'll see that Alcides is Alcides is still at he's at his office, he's doing paperwork, and he only barely looks up, sees you guys, looks back down, goes back to work. As you guys I'm assuming just walk over to where the cell is.
Yes.
So, Syria, I feel like I should ask a question. So decoration, it's probably not a thing you've had the opportunity at doing yet.
No.
But there's a certain way people will live in their homes when they come back into their home. So what does Syria do? Is she still wearing her cloak while she's in her cell, or has she discarded that? Is she actually kicking her shoes off and relaxing? What's she doing?
I feel like the coat would be hung, but she would wear the boots.
So she's one of those freaks that wears her shoes still on the couch. Got it.
It's just it's a hassle. It's like straps and
It's a whole thing.
it's just whenever she's ready to go. She doesn't really have time to decorate because she doesn't even live here. What's the point?
Real.
So you guys make your way into the cell area, and you can see that Syria you're probably lounging on your cot.
Yeah, sure.
Syria's inside of her cell.
Syria.
Yeah.
Hi. We're thinking about buying a bottle of wine and going to go meet Chris Coney. Do you want to come with us?
Why?
Meet our boss, get to know him, kind of suss him out.
Why?
Why?
Because we want to make more friends.
Want to get on his good side.
His good side.
See what he knows of. See what he knows of what's actually going on in the squads. She kind of whispers that so that Alcides doesn't overhear.
Quite honest, I might have to pass in terms of trying. I'm already on the middle of the scale here. I don't want to tip anything.
We're not trying to make a fuss or nothing.
Yeah, we're just trying to be nice.
Meet the guy.
Meet the guy.
Plus, he gets you out of the cell. It's so cramped in there. You don't even have wall hangings or art or.
I'll buy you one of whatever you. I'll buy you one of whatever you want for dinner on the whole island.
And I got you a book from the library. Pass the time.
She'll just if you don't take it, she just slides it in from the bar.
She will not take it, so she'll watch Lydia slide the book.
It's one of my favorite books.
Doesn't this have a rental due?
No, I just took it out today. I'll be back in 2 weeks to pick it up, so that's when it's due. I don't want that Zatz guy to come after me.
Okay.
But really, you should come. You're part of the team. We're all going. Right? Right?
Right.
Yes.
We're all going, Gemma.
Wow, I like
You already missed dinner.
What's really funny is I was considering not going.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Got your
Yours?
fucking
Lydia?
number, bud.
Lydia can't
Garrett's
keep you from leaving, but if you do leave, you're taking Lydia with you.
If you leave, you will make her very upset, which might be worse than going in the first place.
You will
You
never
say
hear
that.
the end of it.
That the second part is what gets me. You'll never hear the end of it. So you say,
It's like,
you
wow,
say,
I
oh,
can't
you're
believe
going,
Gemma doesn't
Gemma,
like
and
us.
Gemma just kind of sighs and goes, "All right."
Yay! See, everyone's coming.
Hmm. Doesn't really make much sense since I already known him.
What you already met him?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
David's gonna nudge Guy and motion to go out of the area and go up to the boss. Hey, boss man,
What?
quick question.
Yeah.
With Syria's situation over there, if she's being monitored by somebody else, can she stay outside of that cell or does she have to stay there?
Alcides will stop writing for a second, and he'll kind of stop, and you'll see him kind of like bring a thumbnail up to his mouth. He doesn't like chew it, but it's like it looks like it's a little thinking motion he's doing. As long as someone is supervising, I suppose it would be fine.
Guy, you said you have a spare bedroom.
Sure do. Would you mind if we did a little bit of moving around?
Quick paperwork. Have you sign off on some things? And yes, I could do that. I don't really see any
All right.
reason to kick up a fuss.
All right. Cool. Just gotta let the old roomie know.
You'd probably also tell your wife.
Oh! Ooh! Ooh!
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm about to be in a lot of trouble. Y'all can't. When you see how I am, you cannot. You have to forget about it immediately afterward, or you will entirely ruin my image. All right? Forget about it. After it happens, forget about it.
What's that supposed to mean?
You don't even think about it right now. In fact, erase this whole part from your mind too. I never talked about this. I discussed with my wife beforehand.
Pencil skirt.
I had to go back and make it up to her.
begin with.
What's up, Cody?
That implies he had an image to begin with.
He has a very cool image of a very big, cool guy. Big and cool.
Oh.
Guy is just sitting in the corner trying to now think about how he's gonna phrase this to his wife when he shows up with Syria.
So she's never met Syria because Syria didn't come to dinner.
I did come to dinner.
Oh,
did
you
come to
did?
dinner.
Come
Oh,
to dinner.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Okay, good.
yeah,
Okay,
I
at least you didn't bet.
Yeah.
You're
Gemma
just quiet.
Deliverance didn't go.
Yeah.
So Gemma didn't go. That was it. Okay.
Yes.
And
So, like,
deliverance.
hey,
And
Remember- remember dinner the other night? Well,
what? Remember the
Well.
large orange woman? Yeah.
Most people ask before they bring in a third. I'm just saying.
no! That's my friend!
No.
No!
Ah!
That's disgusting what you said to me.
Becca, please clip that. Thank you.
Hey, we saw you from across the cell and we liked your vibe.
I'll leave.
Never mind.
right
Clip that
now.
part in.
I really cannot be relied upon to clip during stream.
Yeah.
By the way, because like I can't listen to the clip back, and I'm
That was
doing
funny,
everything
actually.
else. So Adam, clip that.
I normally would, but I don't have
Yeah,
the
you're-
stream up because I only have laptop right now.
You're forgiven.
Cody gets a pass. David's just gonna look at Guy and go, you could always just tell her that she didn't have anyone else to stay and the barracks weren't treating her well.
It's best that hey, listen to me, you're not married, you understand this? I have to tell my wife the truth. Alright? If I don't, she will know. She will find out. And if she finds out over me telling her, you ain't gonna have old Guy on your team anymore. I'm gonna be dead in the
Kill you?
ground. Yes. Violently, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'd miss you.
I know.
At least Lydia would.
And I'd be real sad about it if I wasn't already dead. But I'd be in the ground. So I will be telling my wife the whole truth. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. She'll take her in, no problem. I hope.
I have a feeling you're gonna end up dead before the end of the night.
I mean, yeah. Just gotta make it up to her somehow. I'll figure it out.
Personally, I found that Lydia. No, we are in polite company.
We're in polite company, and also, I don't know what's going on in that head of yours, but I prefer you keep those thoughts involving my wife. Perhaps, maybe not in there. All
I
right.
wasn't thinking about your wife.
Understandable, but we were talking about my wife, and you were thinking about, and I needed. It's fine. I'm cool. I'm chill.
Alkida's watching this like.
I think at a certain point, probably around the same time as Guy fretting and realizing that he has to ask his wife, Alkidas just kind of went straight back to his paperwork.
Fair enough.
Probably for the best. Anyways, hey Syria, you don't have a choice anymore. You don't live in that cell.
What? What does that mean?
Hey,
Huh?
you're gonna live with me and my wife. We're gonna meet the boy. Yeah, we got a spare room.
Chris! What does that mean?
Come on.
What does that mean?
You'll have a door, a whole room to yourself, better bed.
No one coming in to do random
What?
inspections.
Huh?
Hey, hot meals whenever you want, kitchen access. It'll be great. You know how to cook.
Not for a while.
We'll figure it out.
Get out of the cell.
You can't make me.
That sounds like, I mean, that sounds like a really, really good deal to me. I wish I lived with Guy.
Oh, if I had more rooms, I'd invite y'all to live over. After asking my wife.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Wait, you haven't even asked her yet?
She'll probably say it. She'll be fine, probably. Oh.
Don't you want to ask before you bring another woman in the house?
Oh my god, you're funny.
It's
Oh,
fine.
God,
He'll
you're
just put on the pencil skirt and it'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll make it up to her. She's always talking about the pencil skirt.
Is she?
In my mind. Yeah, I like to think she is. My wife's got one thing on her mind, and it's me in a pencil skirt at all times.
She's going to kill you.
Probably. But then Siri will have a whole bedroom, and it'll just be the three of them in the house. Take care of my wife when she kills me, Siri. My boy will look up to you.
The
Take care
unfortunate-
of my son when my wife kills me.
Funny that you
Hey.
mentioned that.
I was about to say, won't that be triggering for?
I mean, there's no murder going on. Not even one.
Not even a little bit.
I'll be alive.
No murder as a treat.
No murder at all ever in the house. Ever one time even. Trust me.
But they have a lovely back garden.
It is underground, so they are only plants that can survive.
It's actually really a
Uh,
mushroom garden,
it-
but you know,
it's
it's fine.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the idea's there.
You won't at least tell her what I was convicted for before inviting me.
Listen, when we get there, I'm gonna tell her everything top to bottom. Alright? Again, I was just telling this to the boy David over there. If I don't tell my wife every slash of truth, what's the point? You know?
Just call me a boy.
How old are you, son?
I'm 32.
Yeah. Alright, so
I will point out at some point during this conversation, Gemma was like, cool. She kind of like got bored, went outside to smoke a cigarette.
ain't nobody around here got an attention span. My God.
Doesn't
Right.
seem like it, no.
Truly no.
Pack up your stuff. Come on. Bag it up.
So should you go? Why don't you go and Deliverance and David and I can go find the wine.
Which place are we
And
going
get
to?
where's Garrett? God, it's like herding cats.
They go somewhere as a team and they all split off.
At least I can smell where Gemma is.
Yeah. Nasty stuff.
She's smoking right now. It's not rude.
It just sounds inappropriate. I
Yeah.
need you to understand it.
Though out of character, I do have to point out during this time period, at least a good 40% of the population would be like frequent smokers. So
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
she- my point was that she was smoking right out, like she went outside to
Yeah.
smoke, so she's actively smoking near where we are.
And I will say, in fairness to Gemma, what she's doing is considered polite,
Yeah,
especially
Stepping out to
remarkably
smoke.
polite.
I could
Normally
have
the-
gone and
the-
just pulled out a cigarette right
you could have
in
just
the
done it
middle.
right there.
Yeah. Normally, the polite thing to do is not to blow the smoke in someone's face. That's the polite thing.
Because I will say it's less of a wanting to smoke a cigarette, more of wanting to get away from everyone.
Yeah.
yeah.
I know.
Looking for an excuse to get away from this conversation.
I know.
Also, who is David to judge someone for smoking? He's a chain smoker.
Mhm.
The band?
No, I was literally like,
Oh,
baby,
baby, pull
be
me
closer.
closer.
Backseat of your moment.
That's crazy.
God.
I just want to see this whole scene with Guy and his wife trying to talk over her.
And
Yeah.
split. Gemma can do what she wants. She can either come with us to buy wine, or go do something on her own and meet up later, or go see what happens with Guy and his wife.
I think she will come for the alcohol.
Wow.
Which
Maybe we'll
club are
bring
we
back a
going
bottle. Whatever. Like I'm imagining that the cabaret clubs probably or like host clubs or whatever you think probably have varying degrees of like price expectancy, right? So probably one of the more expensive ones, because the nicer
Cabarets.
the nicer the club, the nicer the wine.
Cabaret is going to be probably the lowest, just because it's much more accessible to the general public.
Which means a host club.
Either the host or hostess club. So we can either go to Candy's or we can go to Paradise.
And which one has David's not paramour?
You don't know that.
No, Lydia doesn't asking that. I'm asking that.
Paradise.
Wow, Paradise sounds really nice.
She got there for no reason.
Anyone else hear that pigeon?
I'm sorry, we've tortured David enough. We can go to the other one.
It actually does not matter. The problem is, as much as I'd like to agree with you, Bliss is a chef, and he is the owner of Paradise, and he has a better palate than Candy.
Because this is the Sanji guy, right?
Yeah. Well, not Candy. Her name's Honey, but whatever.
Sanji. We need the nicest bottle of wine we can get our hands on in the next 2 hours. So you know where they are.
Paradise. You've been to Paradise. We used the back room to discuss stuff.
Yeah? I don't know how nice they are. We went so fast I barely saw what was in.
You know, if it makes any difference, technically speaking, in the 20s, I believe, strictly due to prohibition stuff, hard liquor was the more prized gift, even if they were at the same price point. So
Yeah,
we'd
but-
probably...
Prohibition's not a thing here, so we don't worry.
We're not in
Prohibition's not a thing, so
Prohibition.
don't worry about that part.
Connor doesn't
And the
hate us
reason-
that much.
Fun fact, the reason why was because technically wine was still slightly easier to get a hold of and even make, because what people would do is grape farmers actually started selling grape concentrate with explicit instructions on the back to not mix it with sugar and not mix it with yeast and to definitely not let it sit for several months to try and slip past
Don't do that.
prohibition.
Don't do that.
Question.
It'll make something gross.
I have a question, Connor. So,
Yeah.
considering prohibition's not really a thing,
It is
would
not.
wine be the better option to get
So
for this sort of
So
thing?
the honest answer is, if you're talking about things, we are officially kind of stepping into a more of a meta perspective, because I don't know how well I would be able to talk about this in character.
I was gonna say because from the travels and stuff that
I get it.
Gemma
No,
has done, she would know. I feel like
No, I know exactly what we're getting at. So to be honest with you, really any kind of a nice alcohol would be good. Wines would, you could potentially find a nice aged wine here that is New Danos local. It would be hard though, because you'd be looking at something made by one of the first wineries to crop up here in the city. Meanwhile, hard liquor, much easier to find, much easier to make. Because the stuff needed for that and the land needed for that is not the same as a winery. So wine would be considered a little bit pricier.
Yeah, so wine would be the better
Local
option if you
wine.
want to impress
local
them.
wine or an imported alcohol made from something that can't be grown on the island.
That's also would be a really nice gift.
Okay,
You know,
so now we know what we're in
like-
for.
If you got a sake, that'd be hard to find because there aren't really rice patties on a floating island.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we could get a really nice local wine or perhaps some imported liquor. Might also help.
Ooh, also good ideas. We should see what, the people recommend.
And what is available?
I don't have any money, so I can't really help with that.
What? Any money? We just got paid.
I had to use it for other options.
Yeah, I have 48 gold, so hopefully that's enough to buy some wine
Fantastic.
or something.
More than enough. I should have the funds to cover for those who do not, but only until next payday.
I'm. Hold on. I have to see if David would say this. Yeah, he would. Don't worry about the money. Any of you.
Oh. Okay.
You don't want Deliverance to calculate how much each person owes. Like a 10 bottle of wine divided 7 ways would be 1 gold, 4 silver, 2 copper each, plus 6 left over.
God
Yeah.
damn it, Cody. You made
Why
a
are you like
math
this?
character.
Made an engineering character, that's arguably worse.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So what I think is that we can do. I don't think, Jill, no offense, I don't think we need to do a scene of Guy begging his wife to have a new roommate. But I think we could possibly do a scene with getting some alcohol from Paradise Found. But let's take a quick 5-minute break and then we will come back and do that. Sound good?
Okay.
Yes.
So you four head off over to Paradise Found. It is only 10 o'clock in the morning, so they're not especially busy. They're more so starting, like getting things set up. So like Bliss isn't even really running the bar yet. It's more so like they're cleaning things and they're getting seats and booths ready for people to use later on.
Hey, Bliss! Got a moment?
Yep, I have a moment. What are you doing?
A lot.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
What? Man's not allowed to visit his friends that early in the morning?
10 o'clock in the morning. I know why you come here. This is weird.
David's
Okay.
gonna look at you, Thoy.
He'd like to inquire about purchasing a fine bottle of liquor.
That could be done. Pretty easy. What are you looking for? Wine, scotch, gin?
Do you have anything of a more foreign variety?
Yeah, we got some. Occasion wine. Different, but yeah, we got some.
Hmm.
And then I think a
What-
brandy, but still.
Ooh, a brandy might be good. Perhaps that would work.
You can do that. It will be expensive, you realize. Even knowing David, I can't cut that much off of it.
How much would it be?
Probably about 20 gold.
No problem.
All right, I can get that done.
You're
What do you need
very-
it? Do you want it now? It is 10
Yes.
o'clock.
No, we're not drinking it. Right now.
Oh, you're buying the bottle. All right.
Yes.
All right, fine. Bliss is gonna step back to the bar for a second. He'll go under the bar and he'll come back up with this oddly shaped bottle that he'll set on the table for you. You
Thank you, my friend.
yes, no
And-
problem.
Lydia will hand him 20 gold. Them? Him?
Thank
What?
you.
Him.
Him.
The beautiful man is a he, him.
Connor.
And she also tells him, "You're very beautiful." Okay, bye.
Thank you very much, dear. Do appreciate that.
Can you describe, because we kind of like did run through it pretty quickly when we were sent to the back room, so can we know what this club looks like?
Sure. So Paradise Found. At the time of when you guys first showed up here, you did not see much reason to be looking around because that was not the priority. But you can see that this is a much newer build that is present here. Odds are there was no skeleton to build off of. It was just this building. Sleek gray stone has been added in to make it more more dwarven in construction than the typical human or elven. It's very sleek, very smooth walled. There are silk scrolls that will advertise it on the outside, and they have curtains almost acting like drapery to add decor to the walls instead of putting on wallpaper or what have you. They have a set of what look like tinted glass doors, and there are various paintings depicting the natural beauty of the island itself. You'll see that there are plenty of booths, various tables as well towards the middle. It does not have a stage like the previous cabaret you guys went to did. This is all booths and sitting. It's more of a restaurant setting almost. And there is a second floor that you guys have had no real chance to go up to, but still, you can only assume it's more of the same. As for Bliss, who I did not describe this man. You see he is some kind of a hellspawn. He has 4 faint nubs on his head. And kind of human tone skin. Really, the biggest thing that tips it off is the horns and a forked tail, and long blonde hair that's held back in a ribbon. He's a very charming, beautiful looking man. Yeah. Any further details you're looking for?
That was it. I just wanted to know what we were in.
No, that's fair enough.
I might be back later tonight. I don't.
That's fine, David. It's no real expectation for you to be showing up. I know that you make the rounds.
You make me sound like a whore.
You are.
Lydia is just like, oh.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Rude. I say nice things about you and you call me a whore.
Yeah, of course. Only seems fitting. Either way, still getting things set up, so if you're looking for someone to sit with you all, probably not going to have that anytime soon.
Nope. No, we're good.
Sounds good.
No need for us to stick around.
Sounds good. Be careful with the alcohol. Don't leave it in a place where there's direct sunlight. That can affect the flavor. But, that whole thing. Still, have fun, everyone.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Now let's go before any of the staff wakes up.
Okay. And then I guess since we have the brandy, do we meet up at the barracks or at the place? I imagine we would have determined that before we all split up, but
Probably at the place. It seems kind of intuitive to gather and then walk.
mm-hmm. And at this point, Lydia will check the barracks as well to see if Garrett is there. And
Hello.
hi, and she'll be like, "We got some brandy. We're gonna
head over to try to meet Chris. You want to come?
Oh yeah. I just finished this book.
Good job.
I know how to read.
No, I'm not saying you didn't. It's just it's good to finish a book. Feels nice.
Is it just Lydia right now?
I think so.
Yes.
The
others went out ahead.
He's gonna look around, scope the scene. Are we sure this is a good idea?
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. I've never seen Luck sort of directly confronting the person at the top.
Well, we're not confronting. We're meeting them. And we got him a nice gift.
All right. I'm still kind of nervous about it.
Oh, he can't get mad for getting this thing cost 20 gold. It's probably worth more because we got a friend discount on it.
Is that a lot of money?
It's on the higher end.
Okay.
I've seen my parents spend more on a bottle, but
Well, I don't like the idea of you guys going without. I don't feel good about going, but I don't want to not be there for you guys. So, all right.
well, we're not going to accuse him of anything, or at least well, okay, I can't say that about David.
Or Guy. He
Guy's at least nice about it.
Yeah, but he's big. Bigger than me.
Is that
That's
a
pretty
problem?
big. No, I've just never met anyone that big before.
Oh. You should meet my dad. Anyway, we should go. They're waiting for us.
Okay.
and she'll come out of the barracks and take Garrett to the admin offices where I assume everyone else is gathering. Assuming.
Correct.
I don't want to force anyone to do anything, but
I'm going to, unless told otherwise, I'm going to assume that yes, everyone else is also meeting up here.
When David gets there, when he sees Guy, he goes, "So, how'd that conversation go?"
Fine. Serious. Drop your stuff off. Settle in well. I think you're settling well. Though. Do you like it?
I mean, yeah, but now I feel awkward that you and your wife,
No, it's fine. It's fine. She's gonna be fine. Listen, as long as you keep your space neat,
Oh, yeah.
we'll be fine. I mean, hell, you're probably neater than my boy, which, ain't hard, but it'll be fine.
Children are messy.
She likes you already.
So, you guys will make your way over towards the administration offices and the Umaresi ward. It is, to contrast the majority of the other places you've seen, plain. A lot of the offices here in Umaresi are basic. They will typically be made of a mixture of stone and wood. They are not particularly decorated. They are upkept, definitely. They're clean, but they're plain buildings. And making your way into the office, you guys are quickly let into the administration offices just by briefly showing your badges, and no one really will bat an eye at that point, and they will just simply allow you in. Looking around, I would say you guys, it would take maybe a minute or two, but eventually you will be able to find that, yeah, there is signage indicating where Chris Ocone's office would be.
Who's leading the
And
charge?
say again, Jess.
Who's leading the charge on this?
I can.
I have no idea. All I know is that Lydia's the one holding the bottle. Because when she went to go get Garrett, she held on to it to ensure that no one could go in without her.
Real.
Holding the booze hostage.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, Guy, you would basically lead the charge, and you will make your way following through several halls that twist and turn until eventually you are in a small, well, looks like it would be a reception room. There is no receptionist, and there are no real like chairs waiting around, but there is definitely like a spot where it should be, and a closed door in front of you. And there's just a small like sign on paper with a little bit of twine around it that's on one of the doorknobs that says "Please knock." That's it.
Yet another opportunity for a good secretary gig. People here missing out.
Isn't this guy's been working here for 30 years? As a head of an entire department, and he doesn't have a secretary?
Or even chairs. I think if you can't afford to keep someone on the payroll, they could at least buy him a couple wooden chairs.
I mean, we have a huge salary, and they can't.
Well, maybe his office is real fancy. Maybe he's got like a big old heavy desk in there, and maybe he just didn't want to spend the money out here. You never know.
I would find out.
So, you will enter into the office, and you will see behind the desk there is what looks to be an older man. He is probably 60. He has his hair. It is kind of like medium length, long for a man, medium for virtually everybody else. It kind of comes down to his neck. He has a short beard. It is salt and pepper, more salt than pepper at this point. Same with his hair. It's starting to gray a little bit more. It's still got more black to it. He looks at you from behind his bangs, and he'll go, "Well, I can't say I was expecting this kind of a meeting. Nice to meet you all. I have posted an image of what Chris Oconee looks like. He is not currently wearing his plate mail, but that is Chris Oconee.
We've collected another one, boys.
There he is.
We've collected another one.
Another Keanu.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it from the voice.
I knew it. I knew it.
I knew it.
There it is for stream, or it will be when
And who was the artist for this lovely piece?
That was Tali. That was Tali, as Tali is the artist for virtually every every character in this game currently.
Wait, so Connor said this is the Keanu, right?
Yeah, this is the guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have met him previously.
Yes,
so-
you have previously met Chris Oconee.
Oh my God,
Okay,
you met Keanu
Get
Reeves.
I have met him.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Shoot.
not in good
Yeah.
circumstances though.
I'm trying to. Well, the video can see it. I can't get it to look right on stream. I'm so sorry.
Mhm.
I tried.
Therefore,
right.
you cannot judge me.
It's
I ate a
old
French fry.
Keanu Reeves.
It's old Keanu Reeves. It's Keanu Reeves
That's-
right now.
this
He's
is
right here in this
Keanu's.
room right now.
Yeah,
Everybody is
yeah.
wearing freaking plate mail. Keanu Reeves in plate mail.
Jill got distracted. Jill.
Yeah. Sorry. I was just thinking of something that wasn't Keanu Reeves in plate mail. Trust me, I would never lie to you.
Jill's thinking, man, I wish I was that plate mail.
I wish I was that plate mail. I've never wanted to be plate mail more in my life.
Think about your wife.
Jill doesn't have a wife.
Yeah.
Jill has a wife. It's Keanu Reeves. Sorry, I ate a French fry and there's a piece that is like
Lodge.
clinging.
Oh.
Too high up to swallow, too deep to like physically.
Too hot to
Guys.
handle, too cold to hold.
Melt in your
Okay.
hand. Melt in your mouth, not your hand.
Sweet and sour Patch Kids. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
What are we talking about?
We walk,
Well, I'm waiting for you to talk to Mr. Riccone.
I'm sitting here every time I go to try, somebody says another thing. All right. Yeah, guy will come in the office and be like, "Oh, hey, Mister. I'm not used to people being much older than me, sir, Mister, sir. We figured we introduce ourselves with some of your newer fellas. Picked you up this bottle of wine.
Hi.
Brandy.
It's
brandy. They got brandy. They said they were gonna get wine, but it's
Technically, actually, brandy is a further
Brandy wine.
fermentation. Yeah, it's brandy wine. So you are not
Yes.
entirely wrong.
That explains why I don't like brandy.
Yeah, it's got a wine taste to it. Chris is going to hold out a hand for the bottle. And he'll go, well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. I can't say I typically get very many meetings from new Novituri, but still sit. You'll have to probably grab a few more chairs considering your number, but still nice to have a break up for out of the rest of my day.
I'll take care of the seating. Deliverance will pull out the Shadow Creation and basically turn it into probably a 3-person couch, and then very specifically take one of the solo chairs.
Yeah. Anyway.
Not sitting with other people.
I'll
So
sit on the middle cushion of the couch.
It's quite comfy because the fact that they can make it up to 60 gold. It is a very luxurious couch.
Lydia also goes to the couch.
So
Garrett also sits on the couch.
it would have been
It
funnier if
like
it was
pops
if
up.
it was Garrett, Lydia, Guy.
No, actually, Garrett sits down and Lydia goes,
And it is I want to know, it is the most luxurious thing Garrett has ever sat on.
Yeah.
He's like, such comfort.
wow.
So, any reason you all decided to pop by and visit today?
We just been hearing your name a lot and hadn't met you yet, so we figured it's a little strange to have never met the person in charge, and heard you've been running this show for, what was it, 30 years?
30 years.
30 years.
I was a
Can't even get your
Novituri before
secretary?
that, but yes, 30 years.
Can't even get you a little waiting room out there. 30 years service. Dang.
I don't need a secretary. I really don't. And frankly,
Fair.
most people aren't going to be popping by my office to say hello to me, so there's no sense in having seating.
Fair enough. Spend the money elsewhere.
That's exactly the point. There's no reason for me to be getting a receptionist and all that stuff.
Okay, and this is where Jill comes in and goes, "Hi! I can talk, I just can't think of questions or anything. So if anyone else wants to, I don't know, do this, help."
So what do you kind of do? Because like we've got Alcides as our kind of superior, but I mean, if you don't need a secretary can help like keep you like organized. So I guess I don't know. You don't feel like you need a helper?
I'm very good at keeping organized myself, don't worry. So, the vast majority of my job, and he'll kind of slide open a drawer and flap out a piece of paper. And he kind of rolls out an overview map of like all of New Danos. Majority of my job is talking about how things need to be handled and how specific situations need to be handled. So I determine where most of the Novituri are going to need to be at certain times. I'll decide when a rotation needs to happen. I will occasionally go out and handle specific situations myself with some specially selected Novituri. But all in all, a lot of my day is now paperwork. It's unfortunate, but really, that's how it should be. You can't be having me running around all day. It's just not necessary.
Yes.
So you'd say that you kind of like know everything that's happening around with the Novituri at least?
I know a good amount of everything that's happening right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
not
Oh,
everything. I'm not all knowing.
of course. But we just met earlier today we met the head prosecutor. He said you hired him about a month ago or half a month. How many months? How many days are in a month? 60, right?
So a month is 90. He specifically said 30 days. Like 30 days.
I was trying to go for 30 days and I defaulted to real life month.
No, I understand.
This is an out of character thing.
Yeah.
Not an in
So
character.
roughly 30 days. Yep. We've been needing someone in that position for a while. To be honest, we didn't really have anything like that up until this point. Been a bit of a stumbling block that I've had to try and figure a way around.
Is that a problem?
Part of the
even-
issue.
Oh, sorry.
No, go on. Go on.
I was just asking if that was something you've been trying to fix for a good few years, or was this just something that recently came up? Because like, there's a lot of old paperwork there from like years ago.
You're right. There is. So to answer your question, I'll pose you a question. How much land do you think is here on New Danos?
Connor, would David know that?
I mean, yes, David.
Number.
David would actually, of all people, probably Han.
I was gonna say actually Lydia probably would know the approximate square mileage
And
of
Deliverance.
the whole island.
Yeah, if Deliverance had been told roughly the diameter of the island, then they could instantly do the math and say, like, square footage.
So I need to find the name of the place in California.
What place,
place in-
Connor? What
I'm pretty sure it
place?
was- Pretty sure it was like I based it off of like San Jose size-wise. Yeah, it's the
You
same size as
literally
San
just
Jose.
asked me.
I do this a lot.
What the fuck? Connor, you quite literally could ask Jolly.
I could have.
What the hell?
So I mean, David, the answer is like land-wise, it's probably about 180 square miles.
So that mean, make
180
that whatever that's the
180 square miles, a little less than half of it's livable currently.
Correct. So where's the prison? We have a
presumably
population of about 1/3 people here. We would need to have a prison or jail or some sort. We have holding cells. They're present in every single Novituri headquarters.
correctional facility to rehabilitate or dissuade further infractions.
We don't have that. And there's reasons for it. Mr. Archaeologist there probably knows the answer as to why we no longer have a prison or why we can't use the prison that is here.
It's not good.
It's overrun. Unusable.
We haven't even been able to dig it out.
Well,
Not properly.
no, not entirely true. You guys have been able to dig it out several times. The problem is that digging it out isn't the issue. Clearing it out is. We haven't been able to clear it out. Haven't been able to do it even since I started my job. So there is no prison here. With no prison, there is no prosecutor.
So
what
why
if
the
we can-
change?
Because in all honesty, we do need to have a prosecutor of some sort. We need to have someone who investigates and makes sure that the jobs are being done properly and that when someone has been arrested, they're being arrested correctly. Downside, it still brings up the question of what do you do with an arrested person?
Why can't you just build another jail?
We can, but that brings up a few problems of finances and what ward has to have it.
And no
And
one wants
the
to take it.
And the materials. The forests here are quite dangerous, and it's incredibly expensive to import them from other locations.
Stone is expensive to import. Wood, not as expensive, but that's not a good material to build the prison out of. And more importantly, no one wants to be living in a ward that has a prison.
So you said the prison, you can't clear it out? What's in it? Monsters?
I don't know. That's a hard thing to answer. The most honest thing I can tell you is that I don't know what is in there. What I can tell you is that the Novituri, the first generation of Novituri attempted to clear it out.
Attempted?
You are looking at the last remaining member of the Novituri of that generation. The only other
Oh.
one was arrested.
And what happened to them?
Well, they're still arrested. We still have a holding cell for them. I don't think he's responsible for the others being dead, but someone had to fall on that blade, I guess.
Why him and not you?
Because I wasn't there. I had food poisoning.
Don't do
Of
it.
all of the other Novituri, I was the only one who didn't go.
So he's still in a holding cell, and we only have holding cells.
Because there are no proper prison cells.
What do we do with all the... There was a lot of paperwork. Where do we put... Surely there are not enough holding cells. What are we doing with them?
Well, there was a solution that was proposed to us. One of the new gods that arrived was the god of discipline. And his teachings are for discipline of the self and discipline of others. So people who are responsible for crimes are sent off to his island to be rehabilitated.
And that's for like all crimes.
No, no,
All right.
no, no.
Whew. Had me nervous for a second.
That's not going to happen. That would be a little excessive in every meaning of the word.
Hey, someone
No.
steals an apple from a stand and all of a sudden they're on the God of Discipline's island.
Yes, that would be a
Ooh.
bit much. No, that's for severe crimes. Most non-severe crimes can be handled by fine or smaller penalties, community service, what have you. There's no sense in putting a petty thief into a punishment for years of their life. It's unnecessary. The vast majority of it is fine-based, simply because, really, there are only so many methods of making money for this city. And if you can simply charge a man who stole a loaf of bread for stealing a loaf of bread, well, that's some possible money that the government can bring in.
Transporting them must also cost something.
Repeat that? Sorry, I didn't understand the beginning of what you said.
Although transporting someone must also cost something.
Well, you would normally be right. Except we do live on a flying island. Our existence is based off that movement. We'd be moving anyways, we have to. How do you think you get all that nice food? Drink, what have you? More labor for bringing things along, vehicles, carts. We have to stop by land at some point, and when we do, we get the things that we can't make ourselves, we bring it here. Yes, Jess.
I'd like to apologize to the group for what I'm about to do. David's gonna look at him and then go, so we make money off of petty crimes, so that's why all the police reports are bad.
You're not wrong. Yes. Because unfortunately, you're right.
'Cause
The police reports suck.
David's gonna pull out the sum he took and go, I mean, this is shit.
It is. But also, actually, give me a hot second, because these are numbers he should know, and I don't remember them. So give me a moment, because I need to find these numbers. Actually, I know where the number is.
Just kidding.
Have to
Journal.
think about which notebook it's in.
Yes,
The
I do. I have
journal.
multiple notebooks. Would you like to know a little bit of dirty information that you're probably not going to like?
Sure.
Do you know how many Novituri there are?
12.
Can I guess 250?
The total number of Novituri for the entire city is 1,378. This includes myself.
And each of them make 20 gold a week.
Yes. You don't want to see what the actual treasury reports look like. That's low.
What?
Yes, Adam.
Garrett's gonna lean over to Guy really quick and go, "Is 20 gold a lot of money?"
It's a lot of money.
Okay.
Why on the earth are we hiring so many people when it costs this much, when half of the reports just look like shit?
You're basing it off of the wrong thing. We have a population of, like I said, 1/3 of a million.
And we only have 1,000 or so. Basically, like, law
You
enforcers.
only need that many.
Hmm.
The big problem, which we still don't have a good solution for, is what to do if we are invaded.
Hmm.
1,000 people will not fight off an army.
No, they sure won't.
So what do you do?
Hope you're not invaded.
Give them
Or-
houses.
Or you have a
This
police
is
force that can
violent.
at least act like a military if you need to. I don't want that. But if we don't have it, we will die. All it would take is one rich man who hires a bunch of mercenaries to invade this city the next time we land, and we would fall easily, maybe a few days.
Basically what they did in Patricia 30 years ago.
That's what they did in Patricia 30 years ago. That's what they did over in Rosenvale about 35 years ago. A mercenary force with enough money put behind it can easily overtake a city. It's not difficult. It can be done. And you're right. The reports are terrible. But that's something that people can be taught to do better. It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes weeding out of people who are not as good at their job over time.
What about the people that abuse that position?
That's also its own concern. Yes.
And that also raises a question thinking about people who are abusing that power. With a system this large, you gotta have some way to report it.
You do. But if you report too much of it, and it weakens the Novituri to the point where they're not as effective, if it comes to it, the city becomes undefended.
But by becoming undefended, by getting rid of the bad ones, I think perhaps a city in turn would become safer.
It would become safer internally, not externally. Internal safety is great. Really, it's what everyone would want to have. External safety is the difference between a city existing and not existing.
That's why you hired Syria.
No, I didn't hire Syria. I didn't. Alcides wished to have Syria hired on as part of his team. I'm okay with that. It also means that Alcides is responsible for any actions that Syria may take. So, if Syria turned out to be a mass murderer, it would fall on your boss's head, Syria.
I trust her.
That's also part of the reason why I'm so willing to do that. Frankly, I don't believe Syria committed any murders.
That's what I'm saying.
Because the body disappeared, or
I didn't hear about that.
why does no one in a position of power know the body disappeared? You're the second person we've said that to who's not known. And the other was the prosecutor.
Well, I can only apologize for myself not knowing. I suppose I may have been too busy. But in the case of the prosecutor, that's also because he is...
Overworked?
Yeah.
But
no, I don't believe that Syria committed the murder, frankly, because I simply don't see it as an option. Sure, it could have happened, but I think it would be very weird for Syria to do something like that. The city that she doesn't know. You commit a murder like that in a place that you aren't familiar with, that's how you get put onto a guillotine and you die. Anyone with a single ounce of self-preservation wouldn't do that. Or they would have hid the body. That body wasn't hidden. And Syria was brand new to the city. There's no attempt to hide the body. No, I don't believe Syria did it.
That means we have an unsolved mystery. I'm so sorry, Jill. I just saw you go.
Yes, you're right. Yes, there is an...
I'm so sorry.
David's gonna go, I'm sorry about her. She's
Sorry, that actually got me. You're right. Yes, that there is a mystery there that would have to be solved at some point.
Mm. David's gonna look at the others and go, so if we notice corruption within the force, what should we do?
Well, I think what you would best do would simply ask if it's worth being concerned by. A cop, a Novituri, turning a blind eye to someone stealing something that they need to eat, that's not really something I would be concerned by. But you would be correct in your job by enforcing that. Wouldn't you?
I think we're talking more about the like undue violence on people who don't deserve it kind of corruption. Less of the looking the other way type.
I suppose it would depend on how severe it was.
Mm. And I'm assuming since there's no real way of reporting it, hypothetically, there'd be no real way to prevent any sort of backlash, any sort of banding together to sort of push out the people who reported it. Sort of a brothers in arms type deal. Can't report them all.
No
No,
whistleblower protection.
no, most likely not. Unfortunately, it's also part of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
You're a soldier, weren't you? You would stand by. You would have stood by your the other soldiers around you.
Depending on what they did, perhaps. But abuse of power to violent abuse of power, maybe not so much.
You're willing to draw a line, a lot won't.
It's sort of simple math for me. You go into a position of protection and you use that protection and that power, that trust, and you break that in quite possibly the most violent way possible. Yeah, I'm gonna draw the line there. Sorry. I think perhaps you shouldn't have that job.
I can't argue that.
Because if I'm gonna be blunt with you right now, sir, I don't know if I'm comfortable raising my son on this island. I think that best case scenario, I make whatever money I can here. Probably like a lot of people who've signed up for this job. Make as much as I can here and hit the road.
There's no shame in that. You'll be able to make quite a bit of money here.
But that also brings to light the question of if, not to toot my own horn, but if the people like me are coming here not feeling safe and leaving, that's just leaving behind all the people that are abusing that power. And soon this is going to be, you may not have a working prison on this island, but this island is about to become a working prison with how people are starting to treat each other. So, ain't a problem that can be fixed quick, ain't a problem that can be fixed painlessly. It's a problem that needs to be fixed, though.
I can't argue with what you're saying. You're not wrong. But also, I don't know of any other good options. I'm not a brilliant man. I'm smart, sure, but I'm not a genius. And I can't account for everything.
Nobody really can.
But the problem is that I can't think of a good option that doesn't leave us exposed or is just not feasible.
You need an internal affairs. What's funny about that?
You're not wrong. Yes, there would need to be someone who polices the policemen, and then I would need someone to police those policemen. Because who am I going to be
Well-
hiring the people who are going to watch those internal affairs from?
Well, in the position you're in right now, you seem to be busy with a lot of council stuff. You could have the secret police reporting directly to you, knowing every bit that goes on there.
That is even more dangerous than anything else that's been suggested today. Because I might be a good man. But who's to say my replacement won't be?
Fair enough.
There's plenty to think on.
Best-
You're right. Sorry.
It's best to find a more definitive answer and not leave it in the hands of a question of morality and greater goods.
A few of you have been quiet. What are your thoughts?
I'll jump at once.
No, I saw Michelle go to unmute it looks.
Yeah, I did. And she just, Gemma just looks at this man, and she's just like, if you're willing to let go of a level of corruption just to protect, then what's the point? What makes you decide, oh, this is fine and this is not? And then
suppose the-
when oh, sorry, I just
No, go on.
especially when it's something that is quite violent. Why is that all right? As long as the job gets done.
I suppose the saddest answer is experience. I was involved in groups that were very careful about monitoring one another. That I think maybe we probably overstepped when we did that. We kept looking at everyone else so much that at a certain point, you couldn't trust anyone. I don't know. The honest answer for you, ma'am, is I don't have the answer. I really don't think I do. But I'm just going to try and make the best I can.
Garrett looks at Guy to see if he needs someone to like reassure him that it's okay, that he can talk. You said something about invasions and taking over. Is that something that people do?
Yes.
Why?
You know what war is?
No.
Killing other people.
No, we don't. No,
Fair.
that's not. No.
I'm sorry. I'm probably going to ruin your world a little bit. The reality is that other people will kill other people to get what they have. And they will do it en masse. And for as frankly ruined as New Danos may be, the reality of the matter is that if you had less careful hands that didn't care about what was here, instead you looked at this place as a big patch of land that could move wherever you wanted, New Danos could become the world's most dangerous flying fortress. Only fortress. The only thing that could oppose it would be dragons, and even then, they'd be flying into a land armed to the teeth. The honest answer is that we need to make sure that there is as much external security as we can. Yes, sacrificing a little bit of internal security, because it means that if we don't, this place could become a dangerous thing for everybody.
But
not just us.
But that's not right. That's not you. He's debating whether he should tell him what happened. Guys, I'm just looking around there.
No.
No. He's looking around, looking at people's faces.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't feel safe here. And I can't be the only one who thinks it doesn't feel safe. If what you said is true, if you want people to defend this place, wouldn't making it feel safer, making people want to stay, wouldn't that be a better idea?
I think it would be. I can't make that happen immediately. But you're right. I think it would be.
There's a bit of a catch-22. The more people who decide to stay here because it's safe, then the more frequently this island must stop at various locations, perhaps even locations that it would otherwise pass over in order to resupply. Which means the security has to rise in tandem with the population, or perhaps even exceed it.
But if we have too much security and we're paying too much attention internally, then we are going to become a police state.
Which, no offense, I think you're well on the way to doing. Putting that out there.
Not entirely wrong, but also still fairly closely under my control to a degree. At least the people who have that power.
To a degree.
Sir, what's a police state?
It's a location ruled entirely by the police.
They make the law, enforce the law.
Interpret
Judge,
the law.
jury, and executioner. Sorry.
Garrett,
There
say-
was-
Judge, jury, executioner.
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, hold on. You're going full robot.
Oh,
Robot.
Okay,
I didn't touch
try again.
anything.
try again.
All right.
Try again. You're good now.
Internet.
That was weird.
We'll blame Discord. This is fine. I'm real. I'm a human. Connor, would you say it's fair that Garrett makes like a slightly understanding noise of acknowledgement at that?
Yeah,
The
I would say
police
so.
state idea?
Yeah.
Judge, jury, and execution.
Like police is like it,
Yeah.
you are not stupid.
Yeah. No,
like his character is able to make the attempt, like the clicks
Mm.
between what police means and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think the hearing they make the laws, they enforce the laws, they do everything. I think that connects the dot in his head to something a little more familiar. That's
And you're right. Without
Fine.
proper control, and without a good man in power, as I try my damnedest to be a good man, we would be right on the way to be a police state. For as much as I love those kids, they don't really. They all handle their companies a little differently.
I just had a really horrible thought. What if someone kills you or has you killed?
I
didn't just make you paranoid, did I?
I'm sorry.
Lydia, I don't know how to tell you.
Go on, young man.
He's thought of that. He'd be stupid not to have.
I have lived a very long time, especially compared to you, young lady. And I've met quite a few men who have tried to kill me. Many have tried. All have failed. It only takes one. It'll only take one. But I could say confidently that that won't be happening anytime soon.
Yes. And it doesn't even need to be someone who is trying to usurp the position. It could be someone who disagrees with how the city or the Novituri is being run. It could be a random fanatic who says, "You look like someone who might have been a criminal," and simply assaults them.
Could be anybody.
I got another question.
Hold on just a quick second.
Yeah.
I accidentally pushed the thing. Oh no, I'm gonna have to roll it. Oh, ignore this. It didn't roll. Never mind.
Never mind.
It didn't roll. Whatever.
Fuck.
Assassination attempt thwarted.
Yeah, there we go.
He's safe for now.
Yeah, I accidentally rolled a D100.
You hit a 1. He gets assassinated right now.
Someone somewhere is rolling a divine intervention.
But my question is, so again, you've held this position for 30 years. It was not a position I assume that you were voted in for. It was just sort of a mantle that came on.
You're the only one left behind. Yes, it kind of happens.
All right. So then my next question that arises is, what is the line of succession for your job? Is there someone lined up to take your job when you're done? Or is it just a pick one?
No, I'm not going to just say pick one.
Mm-hmm.
No, I have an individual in mind and in my will for holding the next position.
It's our current boss, isn't it?
Alcides?
Yeah.
He would be a good decision. He would be a good decision in 5 to 10 more years.
Can I? Okay, I was gonna say, can I roll an insight check on that? But he never answered that.
Alcides is he's a good kid. I tried my hardest, making sure that he grew into a better man. But I think there are still some lessons that he learned young that are really hard to unlearn.
Is it too much to ask who your successor is? Promise I won't do nothing nefarious with the knowledge. It's just a curiosity thing.
I'm afraid I will have to keep that private.
That's what I thought. Figured I'd try my chances, but understandable.
Well, it's not exactly wise to be saying something like that. If you did want to ensure someone as the successor, you could kill me and then write that name into the will yourself.
Yep.
Is the person aware that they're the next choice?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Answers a few more questions. I do not envy your position, sir.
You shouldn't. No one should.
In no world.
And if I was a man to sit here and revel in this position, you should be very afraid of me.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a suggestion to you?
Mm.
I tried to make this suggestion to the other guy, but we're not on speaking terms really. Reach out to the archivists to help with the prosecutor.
Mm.
There's a couple there
Organization.
that would help.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. I would normally try to reach out to other scholars, see if any of them happen to be available or willing to look into a new position. That really wouldn't be a bad idea. In the meantime, I think I will probably borrow a few of those archivists. See if that'll go over well enough.
David, you imagine the look on your old mentor's face when he turns you down and a day later he gets a message from the top brass. Woo! I'd be reveling in that one.
Try not to think about it.
You know he's gonna be mad. He might come get you.
I hope he doesn't. We kind of just had it out less
Look
than
out.
2 hours ago.
Look out. We're knocking on your door.
Anyways, this has been enlightening.
The best I could do.
It is good to know that from a standpoint we are at right now, you seem to be a very good man, and I will withhold final judgment on that for a bit more time, as you could probably understand, but from what we've seen.
Someone will be withholding that judgment on me until I finally go. And at that time, I hope I pass their test.
I won't be holding it that long, probably about like a week and a half, maybe 2.
Yes.
If I'm
Thankfully.
feeling particularly.
Thankfully, you also won't be passing judgment on me in the end.
Ain't none of us will.
We don't think Syria killed someone. You don't think he did that. No? Maybe it's connected?
Possible, in theory. As for talking to him, probably not. Probably not anytime soon, at least. You have only just started working here.
Check back in a few months.
Yeah.
Oh.
If we were to find out what happened with Syria, how would we go about informing?
I would say make way over to your local prosecutor and have a nice conversation with him. I have my doubts that Alcides is going to be looking to press any charges on Syria either way, so...
I got nothing.
Nothing else to be said?
Well, I suspect we will have more insight into your character soon enough. Whether if something happens to us or if we continue our jobs as normal.
Odds are you'll probably wind up running into me again at some point. But still, that's fine.
Look forward to seeing your expert delegation skills in action.
You probably won't be seeing it in action anytime soon. You'll just see the stuff afterwards. But I think that should be long enough for you guys. I do need to get back to work.
We appreciate you taking the time to sit with us.
It's not a problem at all. You did provide me a nice drink, so I do appreciate that.
No problem.
Hmm.
Before we leave the room,
Yeah.
Garrett's gonna slip into his hand into like an inside pocket of his little vest and just pull out just a simple bracelet. It's handmade, just a bunch of simple round kind of shiny black beads with a single like golden sun, sort of. If you had it, you'd be like in the middle. And he's
Yeah.
just gonna compose himself and offer it to Chris, just as a little
Gift.
I've been toying around with some stuff. I know it's probably not very good, but thank you for not being as scary as I thought you were going to be.
He will take the bracelet and he'll carefully slip it on over his right hand wrist. You're welcome. Thankfully, you and I aren't fighting, so there's no reason to see me as scary.
At least like when the others leave, I'm just gonna talk to Chris briefly about something.
Okay.
Oh, I was just gonna be. This is just a funny gaff. As soon as like the door closes behind us, Lydia's gonna be like,
Did anyone else think he was like really handsome?
Well, I've got eyes. Come on.
I'm alive. Thank you very
This-
much.
This is also just like right before the door shuts, seeing that like Siri is gonna stay in there or whatever. Guy is gonna turn and go, you already know this, but I gotta tell you. A lot of bad eggs in your basket. Lot of bad eggs. He's gonna go. And then we're gonna talk about how hot he was. He was so sexy. What the fuck?
Like, oh my gosh, you could be an actor.
You should act. That's crazy.
Syria.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I think she just kind of looks at him, but it's just more like, so you really don't know what happened to the body at all, either?
No. I'm not aware of what happened to the body. I'm not really typically wound up in very small scale investigations. It doesn't happen often. So no, I don't know what happened to the body.
How often does... You said an invasion never happens often here, right?
It's yet to happen. But piracy is a thing. We have to land eventually. And frankly, with a clever enough infiltration, the cranes that are responsible for bringing boats up could very easily be used in a different way.
So the island would land at some point.
We have to land. We can't live in the air forever. We don't have the resources and we don't have the supply lines. They used to do something like this. At least that's what the scholars tell me. They used to have teleportation systems. They'd ship food off, ship water off. People could live up here for ages. They would never touch the ground. We can't do that. It's just not possible.
I'm just a bit worried is all. There's a possibility something might happen if we do land.
Yeah. I suppose I have that same concern. In my own way, at least.
No, not that. It's more I don't know what to say. I mean, I told Akitas, but I don't think it's a big deal to him. There is a chance.
Alcides is a bit myopic. He's focused on what he can control, not the possibilities beyond that. Go on.
I might be chased by a group, probably. So I don't know how long I'll be here. There's a chance that probably the body she might be alive, probably. I don't know. I just probably don't have a lot of time left right now.
I don't think you should be so pessimistic on your existence and presence here. What I will say is that if you think that she isn't dead, maybe keep that in mind. A hunch is a strong thing, and you should bear that in mind.
Even if I sound crazy?
I've met a lot of crazy people who turned out to be right.
Oh, okay. I at least just want to give you a heads up if something happens.
I understand. I appreciate it.
I leave!
Okay. And all of you step outside of Chris Aconi's office.
When we're outside of not just the office of like the building,
Mhm.
I am gonna turn to the other people and be like, I have a very odd idea. Perhaps we should figure out what happened with Syria.
I'm right here. I'm
Okay,
fine.
no, I know. But I'm saying perhaps we should figure out what actually happened because I don't believe you killed anybody.
We could solve the mystery.
Lydia, not that time. It's not your book.
Oh, sorry.
Not even. It's very mysterious, and the body's now disappeared. It's just all very bizarre. And I think there's something far more deep than what it actually seems to be. I'm just saying.
Yes. Well, it seems this island is completely riddled with cases of one individual experiencing one thing, and it being obscured to anyone else.
Yeah. From a friend point of view, because we are friends, like it or not, I think that it would be good to figure out what happened there. Not only because it is a mystery we're solving, but because, again, you are being held accountable for a crime that may not have even happened. You know? We don't know. If there's no body, what happened? She get up and walk away? What's going on? You know? So we gotta figure that out. Figure out who done it. Why they framed you, if they did. Or if you were at the wrong place at the wrong time, or if you blacked out, or if you're a werewolf, or if you're whatever your problem is. You know? But
How
it
did
all
you
comes.
wake up?
What?
Sorry, Jill, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. I was trying to flounder how to figure out the end of the sentence.
Cool. How did you wake up?
Bloody?
No idea where you were.
Not that I recall, no.
Do you know where in the city it was?
Connor, do you know? I don't know.
Was I?
I have another
forgot.
question. I have another question Connor might have to answer, but that's fine.
Syria, you were somewhere in the Sadichi Bazaar. You know that.
Okay.
I
How
don't
long
know where I was.
How bizarre.
In the bazaar. Okay. My question is, how much time do you not have a memory of? Like, how much is blank?
Easier version. What's the last thing you remember before you woke up, Bloody?
Thank you.
No problem. Gotcha.
Probably arguing,
With the
which is
person
not
who
good.
died?
Yeah.
Were you in the same location arguing?
Yeah.
Mm.
Were people around?
No.
Mm.
Where's my notebook? I'm gonna take notes on this actually. If we
Well-
were to go, well, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I
it's
was
okay.
just thinking.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm
ahead.
going. Okay. I was like, I'm done while I'm talking. I'm okay if we wanna. She's just like, whenever I read detective novels, they always start by figuring out who the victim is, because if you can understand like the motive, odds are you can find who did it. And if you didn't do it, well, that's where I stop. I was never
Well.
well.
I didn't really read a lot of detective novels because they got really boring. I read the first chapter of a lot of them.
I don't like detective novels. They're not my kind of thing.
Yeah, she's more of a romance novel. We know.
Yeah.
I felt
mean,
kind of stupid.
They
reading
started
detective
talking about the
novels.
body, and
I know, it's
and
kinda
it was really gross.
Hey, Connor, can you
I
spell
didn't
the
like it.
bazaar?
How was
Say again?
that?
How the bazaar is spelled.
Who mad?
that was
Could you say
definitely Rafe.
again?
It was hold on. I will type it in the chat. It's
Thank you. Okay. Because I'm actually gonna take notes on this.
Of course,
Also,
it had to be the bazaar.
yeah, which will be fun because I want to go there anyway. Perhaps at some point we should go there to the bazaar.
1 second.
That-
Lydia, I need you to look at me. When we go to the bazaar, you are not to leave either myself or Gemma's side. Do you remember what we talked about?
I'm gonna be honest. David's better than me. Trust me.
I
Okay.
think I know how trade works.
How much money did you give Serena?
That was different. She earned it.
That was different. She was beautiful.
She was
Hey.
beautiful.
All right,
And
can
she
you
was
give me
Sabrina
1 second?
Carpenter.
I'm gonna go pick something up. I'll be right back. And you're gonna see David walk into a building.
Don't child leash
come
her.
back. No. And he's gonna come back 2 minutes later and he's gonna go, here, I just bought this piece of mithril, and it's a very shiny rock that's in his hand. I will sell it to you. How much do you think it is worth?
It's
I don't think that's
lie.
mithril.
Makes you say that.
That's completely the wrong luster. You've got some sterling silver there.
Do you have an eye for all metals?
There's a lot of nice stuff in my parents' house.
Okay. If it is sterling silver, how much would you pay for it?
For that nugget, probably about a silver. I have no idea. I'm making it up. She would know. I feel at least
I'm
have
making it
some
up.
idea.
I mean, at least in the topic of precious metals, yeah, she's not that far off.
A silver piece is worth as much silver as the coin is.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
How is it that you gave multiple gold pieces to a performer But you know how much value.
Listen, my family are merchants. I might not have done much merchanting, but I know how much things cost. The things. I won't say that like someone couldn't, talk me up, but I think I know what
Sure,
Mithril looks like.
Alright, that's a dirty 20 on an insight check.
What are you inciting?
If her family's actually a bunch of merchants.
They are merchants. Okay, hold on. I will roll just to see how much I
you're
can
also
tell
the
you.
person whose like grandmother was like an infamous ship
Yeah,
sinker.
Yeah, what about
That's
it?
why.
5.
Okay.
do
I
me
will
a favor,
say.
give yourself a piece of luck.
Oh, okay. Yay, my first one. But so basically, the vibe you get is like she's technically telling the truth. Her family does work in trade.
And in that case, always stand near me or Guy.
Okay.
I'm
That's a
pretty
better
easy to
option.
find.
Well, it sounds like
The
it's.
sense I get.
Hmm?
The sense I get is you have a firm understanding of objects' material worth, but not so much the goods and services, or services provided.
Yeah, that's probably a
If the
fair
goods
bet.
are.
In my defense, though, she was really beautiful and
Well, you know what?
talented.
They need a
And I was
Syria.
okay.
Hmm?
We're gonna hang out, Syria.
Now,
Uh,
I would actually suggest another path that could be taken. Go to archives or the prosecutor. Find out if there are other people claiming similar cases. Blacked out, claimed they did not commit a crime, woke up with blood, and no one else is able to corroborate their claims.
Yeah.
If we
Sure,
are able to find out if there is some level of incidence for these, or if there is a location they're clustered around, or even if they fit some commonality such as pattern or demographic, we might be able to find a trail.
I don't like how you just described that, my friend, because it nearly lines up with what happened to me, but I know what happened with me.
Do you?
More than she does.
My other suggestion was perhaps we not act in an official capacity. So if we are going to the bazaar, no pins.
But
I'd rather they not know what we're doing as of yet. I don't particularly trust our boss.
Well, if we investigate off the clock, we're not Novituri.
Exactly. And we can divide. We don't all have to go to the bazaar. I would prefer to go. I'm going to say that right now. I'm not really useful for the investigating in the archives business. I'm more useful at the bazaar. But perhaps we divide duties.
makes sense.
Well,
Well, my friends, divide and conquer.
Okay. Okay. So who's going to the bazaar to try to investigate basically the scene of the crime? And who's going to the archives? Is that it?
I did miss a couple things while I was taking notes.
Basically, the archives.
I would like to go to the bazaar. I don't want to go to the archives. Too
I'll go
much
to the
reading.
archives.
As much as I'd like to go to the bazaar and hang out with Gemma and maybe Syria, my skill set is probably more useful in the archives as an intelligence character and charisma.
Intelligence can also be useful in, like, looking at the scene of a crime.
Yeah, but I don't have great investigation either. Like I don't have training in investigation. I just have my intelligence modifier. And I'm good at talking to people, as you've seen, but so is Gemma. So David, on the other hand, not
Hey,
good with people.
guess what? Charisma is my dump stat.
Deliverance, maybe you come to the bazaar with us and you can use your investigation skills. You're smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you seem like you're good at looking at things closely.
I actually think, like, in terms of skills, David and Deliverance are probably either side, because Deliverance is, like, proficiency in history, expertise in investigation. I assume that's kind of swapped for David.
I'm just proficient in both. I don't get expertise.
You guys share a lot of skills.
Yep. For very different reasons.
Yep.
So, I am also proficient in history, investigation, and persuasion. Who wants me?
I also have religion and survival and arcana.
Oh, I also have religion.
I would hope you would.
Yeah, I'm a cleric. That's it.
I basically have all the int stuff except for investigation and nature.
I do also have proficiency in stealth.
Yeah.
Me too.
I will say, I don't know if we're gonna try and be sneaky in this instance. And also, I think we should like 4-3 it, not like 2-5 it. And I think 4 people are already going to the bazaar, so you might be better off going to the archive.
I was leaning archive anyways.
So
yeah, it's good for you to go archives because you have guidance. Deliverance has his gosh, forgetting what it's called, the Shard of Creation, which basically acts as a D6 that he can give.
So, like,
himself.
let me make sure I get this right. Team Archive is Lydia, Garrett, David, and then the other 4 is Team Bazaar.
Yes.
All right. And
I don't mean to keep going with David, but it keeps happening.
It helps. It's again. We were the 3 that went to the library too.
Yeah. Look,
oh my God,
we are the 3 book nerds. It can't be helped.
New Danos Book Club?
New Danos Book Club. That's our team name.
So, while the Jocks and New Danos Book Club split up, we are going to end our stream there. We will pick this up in 2 weeks, right?
Yes, because we're not having.
Yeah.
No session next week.
And no section the week after.
No session the week after. It's 2 weeks.
So technically 3 weeks then.
3 weeks we will be back.
Well, you guys had a really productive session at least.
We did.
Either way, we're going to wrap up stream here. Thank you all so very much for being here. I do hope you enjoyed. We stream regularly Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. This is going to be uploaded on YouTube, and I think I need to record a new intro for Spotify. But yeah, the podcast as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked you to do that months ago.
Yeah, you know. Well, there's a lot of things that happened.
It's okay, but please,
Yeah.
When you can.
But either way, we'll see you guys in 3 weeks. And our stream schedules are probably gonna be a little fucked up because of all the things we're doing. But either way, everybody say bye, stream.
Bye,
Bye.
Bye, stream.
stream.
Bye, stream.